So one of the first things I wanted to say is, I am Steve McMahon. I think most everybody here knows me or has seen me around. 23-year resident. I'm an attorney. I'm on the pension board. I'm the chairman of the pension board. I know the issues that we've been dealing with. I've been working on them now for a long time. And so that's, I think, an important thing we need to talk about is the experience that we have to bring to change that we need here in University City. One of the first questions I get a lot when I'm out knocking on doors that I've been doing lately is, why are you doing this? And it's said in many different ways, but sometimes that's what it boils down to. Sometimes it's said, why do you want this job? And it's a good question. Sometimes it's a fun question to deal with, but I go back to something I said a few years ago, and I think people pick public service for a number of reasons, but three of them is to you help people that are struggling, you want to defend the people that can't defend themselves, and you want to give a voice to people that are not heard. And those are the three things that I believe in. I said it then, I say it now, and I think that's what this is about, because I think in University City we've had a period of time where there are some people that are not being heard. And that's led to some of the issues that we see and the difficulties that we might face because we're not being heard. And so it gets a little bit louder. When you're shut down, you might get louder. And when you get louder, it sounds like there's clamor and things that aren't working well. But really it's just people just saying, would you just listen to me? And I think that's an important thing that we need to talk about. And so that's what I've been working on in ways is to make sure people do get heard. And I'm not saying that everybody needs to get what they want, because that's certainly not going to happen. But when you get to talk and bring your concerns to your elected representatives, the focus becomes you and not me. And I've been talking about that with many people at the door that I've been seeing over this weekend and last weekend. And it's putting self before others. When I went through the appointment process that didn't work, and that's why we have an election, that's what I talked about, putting others before self. And that's what I do as an attorney every day. That's a skill set that I have. Every client I have, I put their interest before mine in everything that I do. And that's what I want to do here in the First Ward. I just want to have a lot more clients, and they're the residents of the First Ward. And I want to put their interests first and make sure they're getting heard, so that when we go down and have these big issues that we want to talk about, we're able to talk about them. And those big issues that I see in the last few years were bond issues, outsourcing EMS, how we hire a city manager. We got a big issue, but not a lot of discussion before that decision was made.